Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Emma and I'm the creator behind this channel. Today's video is a flip through of my new Christmas journal. This is the journal that I will be personally using to document my Christmas memories this year. Having said that, I still need to document 2022 through 2024, so I'll probably start there, but I'm very excited to do some Christmas journaling this year, as it has been a little while. I do have some Christmas videos on my channel, so I'll link the playlist down below for you. So as you can see, my Christmas journal is a soft cover journal. I've made the cover with fabric and craft text. The fabric is this beautiful green gingham pattern. It's really special to me as it came from my nan, who used it as a tablecloth. I feel like it's a perfect colour for a Christmas journal. This here is a piece of craft text that I've painted brown, and the centre image is a piece of ephemera from Tim Holtz. I also stamped and embossed a gold bow on the cover. I also stitched around the cover and the centrepiece to add a little bit more texture and detail to the journal. The journal measures approximately 7 inches by 9 inches. It's the same size as my current junk journal, but this will be the biggest Christmas journal that I've ever worked in. The previous two were a lot smaller. The spine is about 2 inches with 6 signatures. I've used a wax linen thread to bind the signatures in, and I've also added an eyelet at the top of the spine and added a few beads and charms. I didn't want to go overboard, I just wanted to keep them super simple. So I've used a nice selection of Christmas coloured beads, some greens, some reds, gold, silvers, some creams and yellows. I've also added a little bell, and I've also added a star charm as well. I like how the bell makes all the beads and charms jingle. It adds a nice Christmas touch. I've also added some tabs to the journal pages. I've used some fabric, some trims, some ribbons. I've also added a vintage milk cap. Sewing this broke my sewing machine needle. Luckily, it was the last bit of sewing I had to do. So let me show you the inside. The inside cover is lined with some scrapbook paper, and I decorated the front and back with different papers. The pages are from the brand October Afternoon. I have kept the inside pages very minimal. I usually like to use a lot of scrapbook paper, but this time I opted to keep the papers very plain and just sew a little bit of scrapbook paper onto some of the pages for a little bit of decoration. This will allow me complete freedom when I come to create in my journal. So this is some tea-dyed paper, some craft paper. I've added a couple of pockets throughout the journal. The scrapbook papers I've used in this journal are either crepe paper or American crafts or simple stories. I have some vintage ledger paper, some cream paper, and this is where I sewed on the vintage milk cap. Some more tea-dyed paper, and I've attached a piece of scrapbook paper. This is the end of the paper on the opposite side. And then I just added some scrapbook paper to extend the size of the page. Some more tea-dyed paper, craft paper. This has like a nice ribbed effect to it. Some pink avocado dyed paper. There's a pocket here, a little pocket here, and this is a shorter page to play with. Some more cream paper, tea-dyed paper, pink avocado. This is some vintage sheet music, tea-dyed paper. This is some vintage ledger paper, and I've created a fold out with some scrapbook paper. This is some craft paper, but it's a different shade of colour from the other craft paper. A little fold out here. There's some tea-dyed paper with a little side pocket, pink avocado dyed paper, some more craft paper. There's more vintage sheet music, some scrapbook paper attached to some tea-dyed paper. This is some vintage ledger paper. This trim here is super cute. Some pink avocado dyed paper, cream paper. There's another pocket here. Some craft paper. Like I said, I've tried to keep these pages super simple so it allows for complete freedom when it comes to creating on these pages, and I love how it turned out. Some pink avocado dyed paper, ledger papers, a little pocket, tea dyed paper, some more pink avocado dyed paper. There's some pretty fabric here. There's a little fold out. Some scrapbook paper attached to some more tea dyed paper, pink avocado dyed paper, another top load and pocket. This is probably my favourite scrapbook paper I've added into my journal. The paper is by Simple Stories and I've created a little fold out with it. It's attached to some vintage ledger paper. And that's the end of the journal. So that was a look at my new Christmas journal. I'm so excited to start using this one and documenting some of my Christmas memories. I really hope you enjoyed this flip through. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and let me know if you like to document your Christmas memories or what your favourite thing is about Christmas. If you have any questions about the journal or anything, leave me a comment below and I'll get back to you. I hope you're all doing really well. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.